What is up, fellow bench warmers? Welcome to your daily fantasy quickie. Hey guys, what is up? JJT with Kamesh here, back on your quickie for today. Well, not much to talk about other than rest, out, injured. I think everything's all about those things today. Who rested today? Who
Donovan.
was out today? Yeah, well, Donovan was out today. Kyrie.
Kyrie's.
That's for tomorrow. That's for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Donovan was out. I think the Indiana boys. Right?
They didn't have a game today, but they were out the other day.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
That was yesterday. So.
And really tough. Like I have a league, I'm number one I haven't even lost. I think I lost only 1 week in that league. I was overwhelming number one, 114 wins, 50 something losses only. And in quarterfinals, it's not even close. I'm being creamed by the 8th seed. I have Luka there. And my players all underperformed. And the schedule.
That's another thing. I have some players this week who performed so far has been today performed well, and then they did not perform well last week, which cost me to get eliminated. And then you add on to the rest, like the Indiana boys, for example, yesterday still did not play. Miles, Halliburton, and we didn't really hear a major injury. They might have some injuries here and there. We don't discount the fact that they might have some injuries here and there, but nothing major that we've heard.
Yeah, that is the problem right now. I wish they would rather say that we're just gonna rest them for the rest of the season. That would be better for all of us in fantasy. Right now we're a little bit guessing. We know they're not gonna play every game, but we don't know if we're gonna see them again. So that is the problem. If you have
That's worse though. We don't know if we're gonna see them again. I mean, there are some teams still in fantasy playoffs.
Well, you guys know how much I love Halley, so I have a lot of Halliburton. My FBW leagues are all blowouts. I have probably one league that might get through or two leagues, but the others are not looking good as well. And Halliburton is part of most of those. But yeah, if you look at it this way, there are only 13 to 14 games left each team. That's not a lot. That's not a lot anymore. For us, in terms of time, that's 3 weeks, 21, 22, 3 to 4 weeks a month. But for them, it's just 13 to 14 days. So, 13 to 14 games. So, let's say Indiana, in a way, they're thinking, okay, just 13 games. Let's just let them. Let's see what we have with other players, and just rest the others.
And they missed, 3-4 games. You won't even notice it as much, right? You won't feel it as much. I know you will because we're fantasy managers here. If they didn't play 3-4 games, we will. But in the real basketball sense, 3-4 games doesn't seem as much, right? That's just 1 week, and that's not a lot. And then the next week they play a game or two, and then they rest them again. So that's going to be the challenge.
I'll share one learning I have in this 1 versus 8 matchup I have. That's the biggest league I have. That's the 40,000 peso pot league, the one I'm number one. That I'm probably gonna lose now. Although at least I got the number one regular season win. One thing is I was too cautious because I have such a strong team. I did not want to drop players because I feel like they're not droppable. So example is PJ Washington, let's say Mitch Robinson. They have 2 games this week. My opponent was more, I guess, playing with the tides, no? He saw what's happening and then he just adjusted. He got Jaden Hardy, he got Josh Green, he got Omorui. He just dropped the players that are not performing for him and just
added players.
Yeah, and he's the 8th seed, so I think his mindset is nothing to lose.
Yeah.
I'm the eighth seed. I can just do what I want. Add because it's a deep league, so there's not much ads also. So I
Yeah.
guess one learning is whether you're number one, number two, whatever. At this point, 3 to 4 weeks time, the values of players change already. The first round picks before, second round picks before, or second rounders before are not second rounders anymore. And the Omoruis or the Jaden Hardys are not waiver wire players anymore. They're already in the top 100 at this level. It changes because
Yeah.
at this point, usage is different, minutes are different, and even strategies are different for coaches. If you watch the games, it's not the same play. Sometimes they allow the younger players to show what they have, what they can do. Just talking about some learnings I've had.
The
You learn every
the
year
values
and
of players change.
change. Yes, it's not the name value anymore, but the actual value. That's number one. It's the most important one. And something fantasy doesn't. It's not the same every year. There are trends every season that it's just different. Like the rest, the load management. That's recent fantasy trend. It was not like this before. So that's something you will also have to adjust going forward. How your strategies are for the whole season next time. Have to take that into account really.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew Halliburton was going to be rested. I mean, there's a big chance, but I didn't do anything about it. So
Yeah.
that's all.
Well, we knew it, but maybe not this early. I guess not this much. Maybe still playing scaled back minutes, or maybe
Y-
no back to backs. Similar to maybe how SGA is right now.
You know what's irritating? I actually really saw these things happening, and I didn't do anything. No, no, that's what you might have thought, but I really, really saw and I really, really felt that this is what they're gonna do. And in a new OKC situation, it's like what OKC did with Giddy last year with Shea. This is what I think Indiana is doing because Indiana is in very early stages of their
They're
rebuilding.
building. Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, that's something. Team builds, team strengths, team goals are also very important going forward in fantasy. Very, very important.
Yeah.
Very important.
So now with that series season starting at this point, though, of course, on the flip side, if you're the eighth seed, if you're the lower seed, you've got more chances of upsetting the higher seed, just like
The
what
higher.
happened, in the first round of our FBW playoffs, right? There are lots of first seeds. However strong they are, right? There was one team. He had the most wins across all the FBW leagues, right? He had 111 wins total, categories in total, and then he got booted out first round. So that happens, and now
Me.
right now moving into this silly season, you have to be wary about which players to add, who to look out for. Like, we know the teams, right? Teams that are tanking. Houston is obviously there. Of course, the Wemby sweepstakes, the top among the Wemby sweepstakes. Houston, San Antonio, Detroit, and who's the other one? There's another team.
Houston, San Antonio, Detroit, Indiana. Who else?
No, the worst record. Those that you know didn't really play for anything even at the start of the season. It's not
Uh,
Indiana. Indiana is in the category of the Utah, the Brooklyns.
yeah, I think Houston,
Yeah, Charlotte.
Charlotte, Detroit, San Antonio, Houston. Yeah, these teams are really
So
the.
those four teams we know. Hindi, no. It's interesting as well with those four teams because those four teams haven't really rested anyone except for maybe San Antonio and Detroit.
San
But
Antonio's been resting. Yeah, Charlotte has rested some players. Kelly Oubre, although just came from an injury, but
yeah,
they're
but
not.
their top guys like Rozier, PJ. Not that we
But
want them to rest, but you
because
know,
if their top guy is Rozier and PJ, to be honest, you don't really have to rest those guys. You'll still
well,
lose.
well,
You'll still
yeah,
lose. So
but if you look at San Antonio, if you look at Detroit, Those
San Antonio,
Rozier, Washington, PJ probably better than any of the top guys in those teams.
San Antonio though, they have the tanking Bible down pat already. They know what to do. They know how to do it. So I think they're just better in doing it. The Charlotte team, the
Well,
others, I think they just really don't know how to do something like this in this scale. I just want to mention, maybe you want to run down just the 30 teams and which players we think are really must holds.
yeah,
I mean, outside of those players, we were saying if you want to drop because of schedule, drop. Okay, just fast.
yeah,
Just
go.
fast. Okay, let's start with Milwaukee. Who's your must holds there? I think, of course, Giannis, right?
Yeah, of course.
Giannis,
Giannis,
Brook, and
Drew. I think
Brook.
Middleton is been playing
Yeah.
better.
And so four,
Yeah.
right? And the others,
Brook Lopez.
yeah, Brook Lopez, Giannis, Drew, and Middleton.
Yeah.
Those are the four. You don't have to ask us about Portis and the others. They are not must holds at this point of the season. Just to make it to help people. Boston, I have Tatum. I have of course Jason Tatum and Jalen
Jaylen
Brown.
Yeah.
Who else for you?
Marcus Smart.
Marcus
Smart.
Yeah, Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart,
Well,
I think
I think if you're in the playoffs, Marcus Smart is right there borderline must hold, depending on what your strategy and all.
I think he's a hold. He's still a hold. But outside of those three, Al Horford.
No. Is he a must hold?
Really? I have him in my must hold because still, I mean, Robert Williams is not in my must hold. I don't know if he's
Derek White,
back.
for example.
Derek White is not in a must hold.
Isn't he in the similar weight or category as Al Horford?
I think Horford,
in terms of production as well.
I think Horford is has a much more sure role. Not upside.
Okay. So if you're looking at that, the secure role, he has a secure role. So maybe he is a must hold, but I think in terms of the I mean, if you're in the playoffs, if you're fighting for your life, probably those two guys. Worst comes to worst, you can
yes
drop those two guys. That's how I consider them not being must. You probably, if you're in the semis now, you think twice about dropping Marcus Smart, for example, right?
That's true.
But I think Horford and White, if you're really fighting for your life, then
it's okay.
Or if the schedule is not as good already for them, then it's okay. All right, let's go down next.
Philadelphia, it's easy. Embiid, Harden. Let's not talk about those. So let's just make it fast. Tobias and I think Maxey. That's it.
Maxey is not even
there's no
a must hold. I think playoffs. We're talking about playoffs.
I think he's fine. We're talking about playoff. I mean, I think he's fine. I think
he's okay.
Fine.
He's okay.
He's okay. He's okay. I think he's okay.
He's not the untouchable one. He's not the untouchable one.
But we're talking about some players that you still hold.
Yeah.
So I think he's still fine. Cleveland, Donovan Garland, Jarrett Allen, Evan Mobley. Any other players? Right? New York, Brunson, Randall.
Yeah, that's it. Quickly, maybe?
Quickly, okay. Quickly, fine. It's funny that Quickly's the third player there. And I'm going to talk about...
Mitch Rob.
I dropped Mitch Rob today, and I'm telling you why. He's struggling.
Because they're struggling and they have a 2
game. And this is the criteria we're using. 2 games. Will you drop Mitch Rob? And for me, yes. Yes.
Yeah. Not even 2 games. He only has 1 game left this week.
Even in the start of the week, if 2 games and you just need you need to stream, I'm okay with streaming the Mitch Rob spot because he's really struggling. Hartenstein's rising.
Yeah.
Switching is okay, and streaming that spot is okay. Yeah. RJ Barrett is not must hold. Just to keep on saying this again and again. In fantasy, he's not a must hold. Okay?
Oh, Brooklyn. Let's move on to Brooklyn. Mikal, obviously. Maybe Dinwiddie.
Claxton, Dinwiddie, Mikal, Cam Johnson.
Yeah. That's it. That's the
there any
list.
other? No,
No,
that's
no,
clear.
no.
In Brooklyn, that's clear. In Brooklyn,
All
that's
right.
clear. Miami,
Miami, Bam, JB Butler,
Hero.
Tyler Hero. Those three.
Who
No,
else?
no one else. No one else.
Yeah, there's no debate there also. Atlanta,
Atlanta, Trey Young,
DeJounte.
Capella, DeJounte. Those
That's
three.
it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Uh,
Okongwu is good, is playing well, but I've seen him in waiver wires, and I agree he should be in waiver wires because a bench role, if you wait for 3 to 4 days for Okongwu and then he plays 15 minutes when he comes back, it's gonna hurt you a lot.
yeah.
So I'm okay with dropping Okongwu.
Sean Collins
So
is probably going to be the guy who's going to be, a question
he's
there.
droppable. He's droppable.
And
No,
DeAndre Hunter.
they're all droppable. They're all droppable.
Yeah.
For me,
We'll
I
see.
mean, I'm not okay. Again, we're not saying you drop them, but they can be dropped.
Yeah.
They can be dropped.
Well, they are in that spot where they're the last man in your roster, and then you're probably thinking who to drop here. They're the
Yeah.
guys there that
Yeah.
you are sure you can be assured that if you drop them,
Yes.
it's not
Yes.
going to hurt as much. All right, that's the
Toronto.
category we're looking at. Toronto.
Let's just talk about that. I think the five were sure. Their holds the starting five.
Gary Trent, I think it's a drop.
Yeah, I think that's the only question. Gary Trent, the sixth man, he's a drop.
Yeah, I'll drop him. So that's why I'm saying he's a drop. So to make myself feel good about that. Washington, Kristaps, Bradley Beal. Who else?
None else.
That's it.
I mean, Kuzma, yeah, he's hurt now, but yeah, you can hold on to Kuzma. That's it. That's it. I'm not talking of Diha, even
no,
Dillon.
No, definitely not. Dillon is off the bench now, so
yeah, but some people are having a harder time to drop Dillon because maybe he's a hype player. The FBW guy said that he's good. Yeah, we did, but at this point of the season,
I think Dillon is more of a specialist. Like if you need steals in the last day of the playoffs, you pick him up. You can pick him up if he's gonna play there. I think that's his role at this point. Chicago, the big three. That's it.
That's it. No argument there. Yeah.
Right.
Indiana, this is the interesting one.
Well, Indiana, Miles, Halley. I think those two.
Buddy.
Yeah, Buddy. Yeah.
At least Buddy's still playing.
Yeah. True. If he should be the must hold.
I told you already. If I'm Buddy Hield, I'll feel disrespected. I mean, you're not resting me. You're resting TJ McConnell.
No, in fairness to Buddy, I think throughout the season we haven't really heard any injury from him.
Well, that's true. That's true.
So yeah, he might be really perfectly fine. So yeah, those three: Buddy, Miles, and Halley.
Meaning, if there's no news about them being shut down for the season, you try to hold them as much as you can.
Orlando.
Okay.
Tougher one. Markel. I think it's Markel, Wendell Carter. That's it.
Markel and who?
Wendell Carter.
Well, Wendell was dropped in some leagues when he was injured. But
now he's playing, so I think.
So now he's playing. It's Wendell, Markel, Banquero, no?
Yeah, Banquero. Maybe.
Franz Wagner.
He played, right? He played today.
He played. He didn't play well, but he played. France is right there. I mean, France is in the Marcus Smart situation area, a little higher than. I mean, he's in the Marcus Smart area.
At this point, I have France a little lower. I have him at the DeAndre Hunter area.
I think better than DeAndre. Come on, better than DeAndre. I think he's better than DeAndre.
He's close. He's better, but not a lot better.
Maybe I think he's in the Horford area at this point. A little bit there.
Yeah.
Point of the season.
Yeah, so, at this point, if you're in the semis, I don't mind dropping him if you really need some bodies there or whatever. He's hurt as well.
Yeah. Well, he's playing, but he's not playing 100%. And what he gives you is something you can get in the waiver wires. Yeah. So I agree with Jeremy. Yeah, he's not there in the top. At least Banquero can score. I mean, at this point in the season, if it's still something. It's still something.
I mean, if he can score like consistently 20, 24, 23 points, solid. Yeah. It's okay for points.
Charlotte.
Rozier,
I think Oubre, you hold.
PJ. PJ's been playing well though.
He played terribly today. He had some
just one game.
He has some bad games. But yeah, I guess again, he's in that level with France and Marcus Smart. I'm okay dropping him in a 2-game week. I'm
Gordon,
okay.
Hayward.
Gordon is droppable. For me, Gordon is okay drop. Gordon is in the Franz Wagner area, definitely.
Yeah,
They're the
closer
same
there.
players. They're the same players. So I think Rozier, I think Oubre. Those are the two
Nick
real must
Richards.
hold.
Nick Richards.
Nick Richards, because since this is what's good when we run down these things. Mark Williams, they said, might be out for the season. So that's what the coach said. He's not sure coming back. So Nick Richards, yes, I'll hold Nick Richards.
Yeah. So three. Just to recap.
Three.
Oubre, Rozier, and Nick Richards. And then French, they're at the borderline. PJ. Gordon Hayward and PJ Washington.
No, PJ is a fringe. Gordon Hayward is not for me. You can really just.
All right, Detroit. Everyone's droppable. No, Wiseman. Wiseman. I think Wiseman is not.
I think
he's not. Come on, double. If he gives you double every game.
No. I know Wiseman is not. I'm not sure about the others though. I'm thinking Ian and Ivy. Ivy is hurt, but he's COVID. It's not really injured. No? Yeah. So he should recover. I think Ivy is somebody you can hold.
Killian for now, yes.
Killian for now, yeah. But Ivy, when he comes back, Killian is not. So basically, the two that are sure are Ivy and Wiseman. That's it.
Yeah,
Ivy and Wiseman.
Interesting, right? Duren. I'm sure Duren would be the one of the most asked player. He's droppable. I mean, today he did nothing, not much.
Droppable.
All right, going through the West quickly. Denver, Jokic, Jamal,
Gordon,
MPJ.
MPJ, yeah. That's it.
Right. That's KCP.
Yeah. No. I know he's valuable, but at this point, you're not going for efficiency anymore. You have to win 5 categories. KCP doesn't move the needle. Not as big, consistent lately. I'm looking at the recent performances also.
Yeah, true. Not as good. Memphis. Ja Morant is the question.
I'll drop Ja. I've seen some play. I mean, if you really are in a pinch, I'm okay with dropping Ja. So I'm go JJJ and Bane and Tyus Jones. Yeah. Those are the 3 I will probably be definitely rostering. The others, Tillman. Yeah, Tillman. I'll go Tillman. Tillman is the 4th guy.
Yeah.
This is the part of the season where Tillman is must hold.
Yeah, and then I mean those Tillman, Wiseman, who's the other guy? Nick Richards. Those guys are the probably some of the more valuable ads.
Yes. During the playoffs. And then the Mitch Robs, the Okongus are droppable.
Yeah, they're replacing those guys. They're replacing those guys. Sacramento. Fox Sabonis.
Sabonis. And who?
Werther.
No. I'm okay with dropping. I know Werther is good, but
Barnes, our favorite, Barnes.
No. Barnes, Werther, Keegan. No,
I dropped my Barnes.
It's only Sabonis. It's only Sabonis and Fox. So it's Sabonis and Fox.
Phoenix. Well, the top 2. 3.
Top 3.
Yeah.
The big 3. That's it.
CP3, Booker, and Ayton. Yeah, KD's a drop.
KD's a drop.
Golden State.
Steph, Clay,
Poole. Draymond,
yeah, Draymond's okay. That's a 4. Dante, no, not a I mean, I will hold on to him, but he's not 100%. You have to hold.
Yeah, he is there. If you need to stream a player, you can drop him.
Clippers,
Kawhi, Paul George.
Yeah. Is there anybody else? I mean,
that's it. I'm fine with Zubac. I think that's it.
I'm fine with Zubac though. He's still starting and he's not injured anymore. Westbrook.
Yeah, Westbrook. We forgot Westbrook.
Minnesota.
Minnesota. Who's there? Anthony Edwards, Rudy Gobert.
Yeah.
Conley.
No, Conley's not in my list.
No,
Kyle Anderson.
Kyle Anderson, yeah.
In SBW, Kyle Anderson and Jaden McLean and Conley were dropped. And I only agree with Conley being dropped. Kyle Anderson should not have been dropped. He's really playing very well lately. Even had a triple-double, I think, the other day.
Yeah,
so
the last game.
He should be held.
Jaden,
Jaden, I think, is still consistently the minutes are there, I'm holding on to Jaden.
All right.
And I mean, threes and steals.
All right. OKC.
SGA, Giddy, and Jalen Williams. That's it.
Yeah.
That's
Okay. Dallas.
easy. Kyrie,
Luka.
Luka.
Kyrie.
That's it also. I don't have anybody.
No.
No. Wood's a drop, guys. Don't even wait for him to come back. He's a drop. Even without Luka, even without Kyrie, he's a drop.
Lakers. The Lakers.
AD, D'Lo. Yeah.
That's
AD,
it.
D'Lo.
Vanderbilt.
No, Vanderbilt is not. I would even put Schroeder as ahead of Vanderbilt.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's it. You. All right. I'm back. Commission's not there.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry about that. You were at Utah.
Yeah, Utah. It's
Laurie.
Marcus Kessler. That's it.
New Orleans. CJ.
New Orleans. Ingram, CJ. That's it. Probably.
Wait.
Yeah.
Herb. Trey Murphy.
Trey, yeah. As of now, yeah. Jonas is not.
All right.
For me,
that's a popular question for us.
No. J-Val is not. Trey Murphy ahead of J-Val.
Herb.
He's in that PJ level. I will hold, but if you really need something, it's okay to drop him.
Yeah.
It's okay to drop.
Portland. Dame,
Simons, and Jeremy Grant. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. San Antonio. Here, the last two teams.
I don't have a must hold. Zach is probably the best one there. Yeah, Keldon? Zach is the best one. No. I cannot have Keldon play 50% of the remaining games and then hold him if I have three other players. If I have if there's none, okay, go hold him.
I think Zach is the best there. Zach is the best.
Zach is the best.
Even Sohan, I hope he's healthy.
I think he's healthy. They're just not playing him every game. Again, if your team is like you have 2 IL plus and then you only have 1 there anyways, then that is on your advantage. But if you have 2 or 3, you have no choice. Just to move on.
Houston, last team.
Jabari, surprisingly, he's there. Sengun, KPJ,
Jalen Green. Coincidentally, there are a lot of must-holds here.
No, for me, Jalen Green is not in some teams. No, because for me, it has to be 100%. Jalen Green is not 100%, considering what he gives and what he hurts you, where he hurts you. He hurts you too much in the field goals. He just kills you in field goals. But if you're really weak there already, then it's okay. But those are just
so Jalen Green, not a must-hold for you?
Not 100% hold. It's not a no-brainer.
All right, so just Jabari, Sengun, and who's the other guy?
KPJ, I think is better with the assists. At least he gives some more, more well-rounded. And actually, I will put Tari Eason here ahead of him, ahead of Jalen.
Tari Eason must-hold? No.
Not a must-hold, but I think he's ahead. He's ahead of Jalen too. Depending on what happens to Sengun, something fishy.
I think Tari Eason at this point is just a streamer.
Big words.
He is.
I don't think so. I mean, he's been playing well.
He did play well today.
Yeah, it's one day, but yeah. Okay, let's see.
Tybal.
No.
He missed out.
Tybal played well today, but I'm not trusting Tybal. Sorry. Not trusting Tybal. Not.
All right. Yeah. I think probably that's the list of all the must-hold players. It's another day, another choppy internet connection here on my end. But yeah, we got through it and hope that helped. It was a fast one, so just run through it, play it over and over again if you want. You don't want to miss anything out. Anyway, subscribe, guys, follow, like, and we'll see you guys again tomorrow for another daily fantasy. Bye.